flowers? I know some of these flowers are edible.
We're not eating these. Okay. You behave now.
All right, I'll
What's
behave.
wrong with
It's our a lot is wrong with me. Just ask my husband. Our 6-piece shade-loving hardy geranium set. Oh, I'm a flawed one. M58819. Let's talk about this collection. It's very unique. You've got pinks and blues and lavender here in the 6-piece. Yes, you're getting 2 of each. Violet blue, deep blue, and soft pink. An English garden party, in the words of Philip Watson. I love that idea that you can get from these. It's under $30 for a 6-piece collection. This is going to be, in terms of availability, the lowest in quantity. So if you like this, we have well under 800 remaining, and we brought in more than 4,000.
And these have been wildly popular. And for those of you who've been waiting for a perennial that grows in the shade, this is your baby right here. And I've had, they're very long lived. I've had these in my garden for all of my life, but I only had the blue one. I didn't have these other ones. We've got a pink one and a lavender, and you get 2 each of these colors. So it's a very big collection. If you've got that boring ivy or pachysandra bed and nothing extra in it except maybe hostas, this will work in those areas where you have hosta lilies and pachysandra and ivy. Underneath those big high canopy trees where you have nothing blooming, you think, oh, I've got to plant impatiens again. Why not plant something that comes back every year? And it does look like an English garden party. And I love the foliage. These are not like the geraniums that you get as an annual. You know, the red and the pink ones and all of that.
So typical.
That's a pelargonium. Let me just, I'll be a little scientific here. These are true geraniums. The other ones are not even really geraniums. Beautiful foliage, gorgeous flowers on these. And what I'm showing you is a representation of what yours will look like the second year. The first year, they'll be about 2/3 as large as this. And again, I plant mine about 2 feet apart. Or if you just want to sparkle up that pachysandra bed, you could plant them 3 or 4 feet apart, and it's like an Easter egg hunt out there when they start blooming.
Or in containers, as we have displayed here as well.
And they're beautiful like that because they hug the ground. These are not tall. They never have to be staked. The deer don't eat them. It just gives you a lot of pizzazz in an area that's usually dull.
I mean, it's incredible. You're getting 2 of the purple, 2 of the pink, 2 of the blue. So beautiful. A 6-piece collection under $30. Now fewer than 600 remain. If you like this collection, I wouldn't wait. It's very limited, the most limited in the show. And when talking about a perennial, something that comes back year after year, I think of you buy it once, you have to plant it once, and then my work and my money, it's done.
Because it's long-lived.
Yeah.
You got your daylilies out there in the sun. They'll grow in the shade too, by the way. And you've got these in the shady areas, but great looking foliage. And my mentor was from England. And she wrote a lot of, Rosemary Berry wrote a lot of gardening books, and she always had these. And so when I have these in my garden, it is like an English garden party.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can, have tea with it, or you could have something a little stronger.
I like that idea.
But they're the colors that you're going to have. You see the blue on the left-hand side, that's Johnson blue. You're getting 2 of those in the collection. You're also getting the lavender one, which is Amy Doncaster, and the pink one, which is Wargrave pink. And these come as bare root plants,
And they're dependable, yet you probably need a frost for these to really do well.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You're so polite. Such a gentleman from the South. I like, yes, ma'am.
I'm too tired to be ornery, so I'll just say that now.
Oh, my goodness. And these are going fast.
But look at the foliage.
Yeah. Look at that foliage.
And don't miss out on these. If you've got a shade garden and you think they never give us anything for shade, wake up. Here they are right here. And don't wait until I'm gone, because you just don't find these.
Speaking of waiting, there's only 400 now to go around.
Okay,
and once they're gone,
by the end of the day, at least, out of here. But this is the way they come. These are full-size bare root plants. In other words, these are going to be bigger than the ones that you would buy in pots. We dug up mature plants. You see all the sprigs here? Again, you don't have to dig very deep for the things that are bare root.
I was trying to help you out since you're light on sleep today.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Listen, I already had my little morning cocktail of coffee.
You were scaring me for a minute.
I live for coffee.
Oh, goodness. So you're just going to see a little bit.
Just show a little bit of the green, watered in like that. And by the way, they're shallow rooted, so you don't have to do any big deal for them. You can go right in your ivy bed, right in your pachysandra bed, right in your containers. And if you've got a little shady patio, you know, one part of your patio will be shadier than others. It's right there, and look how they look in the pots.
I mean,
this is what you get,
a
big collection
that grows in the shade.
Yeah.
All these beautiful pops of colors. No, you're not choosing your colors. You're getting 2 of the purple,
the whole
2 of the pink, 2 of the blues. If you're within 300 now, Romaine, they've been on fire.
Shade, shade.
Once they're gone,
we're
they're
throwing
gone.
shade.
So we're getting ideas on exactly how to keep these alive. I have a question though. When it's shipped to you, it comes in a box, those bare roots, 6 of them for under $30. Great value. They're going to be damp. Are the roots damp already, or do you need to get them out of the box like that same day and plant them, or what's the way to get the best success out of these?
Get them out of the box at least in 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
And then go ahead and plant them. They're really, really easy to plant.
Anywhere in the garden?
They'll all be labeled. Plant them in the shady areas of your garden or where they just get morning sun. If you live in the very far north, say if you live in Aspen, you can plant these out in full sun in Aspen. And by the way, they're hardy in Aspen. They're hardy in Mississippi. And as you mentioned at the beginning, thank you, they do need a frost. And that's the only requirement. Keep them evenly moist. If you've got an area where you have ferns growing, these are a great addition to a fern garden. But spice things up. If you've got a really small garden, you don't want things that need to be staked or are going to be floppy. These will not do that. They're great along a shady pathway. You know, decorate it up so you're enticed down the path.
An English garden party path.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. We are now down to fewer than 150 remaining.
Don't miss out.
Very limited quantities, because once they're gone, we're at the end of our season here in terms of talking about gardening at QVC. Philip, you're only here for 10 more days, and we might see a sellout on this particular one. It's a 6-piece collection. All of these beautiful colors, 2 pinks, 2 blues, 2 purples. Free shipping and handling, everything in this show. With your Q card, you'll have 3 easy payments of under $10. M58819. Absolutely stunning. Shade loving hardy geraniums. These will come back year after year for you.
Correct.
And again, where are we going to put these? You said in the shade, and they're going to bloom early spring to late summer?
That's correct. I mean, these are just blooming all the time, but the foliage is so beautiful on these. It's also one of the first perennials to come up. My foliage is already up about 7 inches in my garden.
Oh, right.
And you know, we've had cold weather. It doesn't mind that. These perennials are smart. You don't have to worry. You know, I got all kinds of other stuff to worry about. I don't want to worry about the garden.
Well, I'm giving you a high five because we sold out.
Oh,
it's gone,
okay.
Baby,
well,
come on.
I'm glad y'all got it.
But also high five because you're just awesome. You educate and you're fun and you're just so pleasant. Still to come, our double knockout rose duo.